Hello, you people. We've been building now a team that can wipe save balls off the map, and let me tell you, we're getting real close to that goal. Here's Jaffar. He looks great now, doesn't he? But we're going to make him even better. Up against us, 4 plus 5, Liumang, Ascendant Idunn, plus save, Claude, legendary Claude at plus 10, Lumina plus 4, and Ashera plus 4. So yeah, Jaffar, Pegasus Carrot, great for those pesky blue units. Special Fighter and Lethality is the other key piece of the puzzle, but there's one more thing on a unit that released just recently. Let me know if you can guess what it is. Our opponent here engaging on Idunn first, testing out that trap. And well, legendary Claude, pretty strong guy, but Idunn, tanky as nobody's business, honestly. And interesting enough, leading legendary Claude up there. Well, he's getting far saved, so I guess it's fine. Or is it? But it might not be, actually. 80% damage reduction, is it enough? For now, it is. Anyway, here's Jaffar. This Ascendant Idunn. You may know it's a hardy fighter build, so she is gonna soak up that first hit pretty easily, but wait until you hear about lethality for 74. That lethality would have killed pretty much by itself. No need for any extra nonsense. Crom, as usual, Crom activities. And we've had some funny laddering out here because legendary Claude, his damage reduction is not going to save him after all, because he is getting hit again by Saros, this time for death. Alright, that's a far save Ascendant Idunn taken down. Proof of concept right there. Let's keep going, shall we? Next battle coming up. What have we here? My friends, it is 4, of course, Liumang, why not? Ascendant Fjorm, Bridal Fjorm, Winter Ephraim plus 6, and Plumeria plus 10. Again, you may notice a key part of the team here. That Catria completely unaffected by false start. Good for them. I built them that way myself. They have, however, isolated one of my dancers, which means that Crom here is going to be making a little bit of a fool of himself, because they've also isolated my rally unit. However, this does not mean that Bridal Ascendant Fjorm is getting off scot-free, because take a look at that. That, my friends, is damage. Yeah, the reason Jaffar can get away with being hyper-specialized against blue units is that pretty much every non-blue armor dies horribly to armor-effective damage. That's demonstrated there. They did only lose one unit, but that's enough to force them to surrender. Alright, those are 2 of the main save units off the table, but there's one guy left, and it's Brave Hector. Looking at this team, it's Gustav plus 1, Brave Hector plus 6, there he is! 82 hit point, nasty, nasty unit. Plumeria plus 2, Liumang, Regin plus 2, and 4. Well, let's see what they can do. Leading off with Liumang onto the bolt trap. Not sure if there's any specific reason for that, but these non-save units being at low hit points doesn't matter, because the save units are going to be the only ones taking combats anyway. Setting up in the classic save cross formation. And let's see what we can do. Jaffar goes in. 15 times 4. Let's see where we get.
Pierce the sky, Maltet.
And here's Lethality. 66 damage. Alright. Needs a bit of extra damage to push it through, but that doesn't matter. We've got no shortage of damage, and neither does Crom, who remarkably takes 3 whole shots to kill Gustav, but Gustav is nonetheless dead. Saros following up with a kill on Elamine as well. I love orders for being able to ladder out like this. Still one of my favorite effects. Team walks up. What are you gonna do, gang? Yep, that's right, surrender. That's what you're gonna do. 3 for 3, and now we've wiped out all of the most common save units. Only thing we're missing now is a proper way it'll set up against us. See how that works. But that doesn't mean that we can't change anything either. Do you notice anything different here? No, not him. Legendary Claude is great and all, but he is actually really good, one of the strongest units. But here's the big deal. Blue Feud. I'm terribly sorry to the team who died for this, but Blue Feud is the final piece of the puzzle to make everything just knit together perfectly. So, starting off here, Ascendant... Wait, oh, never mind. Ascendant Fjorm. Ice Mirror. What good is it gonna do you, huh? You're dead anyway. Nifl, get Legendary Clauded. Sure, why not? If the save unit's gone, you can just roll out like this, like it's nobody's business. I also did a little bit of fixing how the dances work, by the way. Zephyr, armor effective damage, you're dead as well. Without the armor effectiveness, that kill probably wouldn't have happened. And, well, here's where we are now. It's another surrender. The Blue Feud didn't really come into it this time, but hey. Still killed. So, what else do we have? Ooh, a non-save team for once. Here, we're looking at Legendary Sheeta, +1. Ascendant Mareeta, +1. Altina, +2. The new baby Ilyana, +1. Elamine, and Naga, +1. Choosing to, by the looks of things, just throw Mareeta right up in there. Interesting choice to not support her with, I don't know, Elamine or anything, but, well, it is what it is. Personally, I would have led with Sheeta possibly instead, but, well, Mareeta does at least looks like she's going to get one over, well, doesn't kill Claude, but doesn't die to Claude either. Catria, amusingly enough, going for the follow-up. Is the Moonbow going to do it? It is. And now Jaffar. Oh! Sheeta has Vantage and armor effective damage, but Jaffar has color triangle and just being a big old beefy boy. Sheeta doesn't stand a chance. She's out of here. Dragon effective damage, and Ilyana actually has enough res to counteract Dragon Wall here. Idunn down. But we can handle that. We can handle losing a couple of units because the rest of the units on our team here are still pretty badass. And besides, we don't really need a fast saver anymore. Well, it might be handy. Anyway, Jaffar, Lethality, 17 damage goes up to 45. Lethality, I will continue to say, best special in the game. What's going on here? Well, kind of short on kills, and we're getting bolt towered, so they might actually stand a chance to win here if they can just capitalize off this. Admittedly, many units lost on their side already. Able to take out Saros here as well with Naga's Dragon effective damage. And we'll see what Elamine can do to Jaffar. Elamine cannot do to Jaffar, she is running away. So Jaffar going to get at least one kill here. Don't know if he can get more. If the dances play out the right way, possibly. But no, it doesn't look like it. Because actually, Lady Ilyana, pretty good unit, turns out. And her damage reduction helping there as well. So, Elamine, Ilyana versus Mirabilis, and also Mirabilis. And well, first thing to note is that Ilyana here not actually able to kill Mirabilis here. So we're gonna get some Mirabilis fighting action. Now probably gonna lose one Mirabilis at least here, but can they get both down? Yep, that's one dead Mirabilis. Cool animation on Elamine staff. Shame she doesn't really have much of a reason to use it most of the time. And remarkably, Mirabilis lives and gets healed back up to full health by our healing tower. I mean, it's not really saving us any lift, but regardless. Oh? She's still alive, guys. Still alive. Elamine does, in fact, nothing. Here's the funny thing. If they'd done that the other way around, Mirabilis would be dead right now. Using Elamine to strip off guard bearing, but she kills. My ridiculously silly Mirabilis build that has been on Mirabilis forever actually pays off, not only by letting her survive this ridiculous stuff, but also letting her get the kill on Elamine because she's not using Fortress attack defense res. If she had that, she wouldn't have got that kill. I love it when something like that comes together, honestly. Well, let's keep going. On to the next battle here, and it is time for Jopiani, Elamine, Ninjorrin, Yuri, +1, Precharge Glimmer, Regin, +5, and Plumeria, +1. Yuri able to quite easily deal with all our traps, but the instant surrender, I'm guessing that Ninjorrin could not kill our Farsaver. In the wise words of Professor Scott Steiner, they know they can't beat me.
And he's not even gonna try!
Well, admittedly a very short, very fast matchup there, but I love that our Farsaver can do something like that. She may be busted on offense, but she's busted on defense as well. Alrighty, keep them rolling. Looks like to me, we've got here Gustav, Elamine, Ascendant Idunn, +1, Naga, +5, Jopiani, and Duo Crom, +1. Infantry Pulse, interesting. Don't know who that's for. We're going straight in there with their save cross. Let's see how that works out for them. There's Rally, and oh my. He has half a null follow-up, so did he just not make the speed check? I guess that's what happened. Yeah. Up to you, Claude. You can take a bonfire, right? Yeah, no problem. And the Luna is enough to get the kill. Okay, so, Ascendant Idunn apparently faster than she has any rights to be. But it's okay, we can fix that. We can fix that. And Claude is here to pick up the slack. Thanks, Claude. Cantria, of course, going to try her best against Gustav, but we all know what Gustav is like. Owie. And he's going to do that again, by the way.
For our people.
Owie. Yeah, Cantria's dead. We could actually fight back there, but 2 losses is enough for a surrender. And, well, it wasn't quite the win over Ascendant Idunn I was expecting, but we got there. That's what's important. We got there. So, what's up next? Looks to me like we have here Bridal Fjorm +1, Regan +1, Legendary Claude, Brave Hector +1, Yuri, and Plumeria. Wondering what the approach here is. Jaffar, I think, lives this. Does he? Yeah, he lives. No problems. No, not even close, buddy. Not even close. And Idunn should be fine, right?
No longer alone.
It's going to be kind of tough with the Luna because there is a big old Luna, but no. Yeah, she lives that. Ooh, reposition on Yuri, not something you see every day. They are, however, able to pull the entire dang way back out. Which is a little bit of a problem for us. Very well played hit and run opener here, and that bolt tower, I assume, is gonna be enough. One of the strengths of Claude for hit and run, even though he doesn't have like Cantor or anything built in, he can make pokes like that when any other unit would have been killed by the counter attack there. This also gives them the opportunity to go through Catria now, which they do. And from there, the rest of this should be relatively easy. Right, there's our last unit who really challenges Brave Hector. Gone. And from here they can continue again to back out. Annoyingly, as well, they managed to get the isolation off a second turn in a row. Really well played hit and run strategy here. And since Claude never got to attack anything, he has no damage reduction up. He just dies to Claude. Sarah's going to go down as well.
Hold a grudge if you must.
And now it's just Mirabilis left. And unlike last time, I don't think Mirabilis is going to be clutching this one out, no matter how great of a unit she is. But you see, this is the thing that still keeps me, like, so interested in Fire Emblem Heroes. These are all pretty similar units to what every other player coming up against this team has been using. There's nothing really too special about the setup. They just played better. They just played better, and that's the difference between getting their whole team wiped and taking a flawless victory. And there it is, the flawless victory. Even though I'm a little mad at that, I can't be mad at that. Because they just played well. Good job. Next up here, it is Fjorm +6. Interesting. Bridal Catria, Dropiani, Trio Palla. Terrifying, honestly. Plumeria level 2 +1. Guess they killed someone with that once, huh? And Regan +1. Oh, and the immediate Bolt Trap. Honestly, I still wish Hex Trap was actually slightly better so it was viable, because they're in Wings of Mercy range now. They're in Wings of Mercy range, and, well, take your bets what's going to happen here. It's the first time this has really hit our team in a while, but one of the main weaknesses of this layout is melee Galeforce, because we've got that second dancer there, give us the extra res so that Catria doesn't get Elamine.
We're right there with you.
But that means we're not running a near saver on our front line, so melee Galeforce can just do its thing.
You can do it, Palla!
Lo and behold, its thing is happening right here. Don't see Trio Palla that often, but whenever you do see her, it is something to be terrified of, because for whatever reason, everyone who still uses Trio Palla seems to really know what they're doing. But yeah, can't be everything in one team, I don't think, unless your team is absolutely absurd. And in this case, that means the weakness is melee Galeforce. And would you look at that? They did the classic Galeforce setup. The Wings of Mercy'd everyone in. And that's our entire team. Pretty much wiped out. One Mirabilis left at questionable decision there. Okay, so I accept your offering of one Plumeria. Frankly, bizarre ending to that Galeforce. Hey, we get a kill. We save some lift. They still win, and apparently they're happy enough to win like that. No idea why they did that, but it happened. Sometimes that just happens. And last but not least, is this going to be it? Let's take a look. We have Plumeria, Sonia, Flame, Brave Edelgard, +10 near save, Brave Hector, +10 far save. Not the Aegis build, but I'll take that build. And Elamine, their final unit. So, Brave Hector able to set up here with double the amount of damage reduction compared to what he... No, that's a stupid thing for me to say. But he gets 50% damage reduction. He has Flame and Elamine both supporting him. Guess who does not care about that? Jaffar, who has Blue Feud. Oh, it's beautiful. It is so beautiful. That's how it should be, people. That is how it should be. And because that Brave Hector is out of the way, we can go back to our normal shenanigans of just mashing the rest of their team. Well, maybe not the whole of the rest of their team, because Catria, try as she might, is running a res stacking build right now.
You can't stop me.
Which doesn't lend so well to actual combat, but But we killed that brave Hector. That brave Hector is dead. He is deceased. He is in the afterlife. Now, I think that's about as much of a proof of concept as you can get. This team has well and truly vanquished the blue save problem. Unless they're fast. We still need to fix what happens if they're fast. But aside from that, blue saves no longer concern me. I am above them. I am beyond them. So if you, like me, have previously suffered from blue saves and you want to see more blue saves dying in future, feel free to come back. Feel free to subscribe. Feel free to hit the bell, because I notice that it actually works. You'll be surprised how many videos you miss unless you hit that dang thing. And I'll see you all in the future. Well, it's Dark Season next, so see you then. But then after that, more of this. Looking forward to it. Ta-ra.